Gervonta Tank Davis keeps hinting that he's fighting Leo Santa Cruz next in LA. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It definitely helps the channel when you guys use that. UFC 248, Adesanya versus Yoel Romero should be a great main event. Purchase the UFC 248 ESPN Plus pay-per-view using my link. Again, all that goes to support the channel. And let's talk about it. Now, I want to talk about this. Gervonta Tank Davis, he keeps hinting that his next fight is done. He's all but announced it. He put on his Instagram poster, and it says Mexico versus America, and it's a graphic of him and Leo Santa Cruz. So he's kind of hinting that this is a fight that is done. Now, this hasn't been confirmed by PBC or anything like that, but he also took to his social media and said Los Angeles, see you soon, or something to that effect. So it's looking like this is or could be done. Now, another reason why I'm making this video and I believe it to be done is because he tagged Los Angeles. He keeps saying Los Angeles, and this has been rumored a fight that they were trying to get done. Me personally, I have some contacts in the game, and I've told you guys about this fight at least, I think it was a year and a half or better ago, that they were trying to make this fight. And Leo Santa Cruz has talked about it. He said, oh yeah, I just went to fight you know, Gervonta, he's a good fighter, and you know, I want to show people I'm not afraid, not scared. You know how Leo talks, and he's talked about it. He's openly talked about, I want to fight Tank Davis, and I want to show that I'm not afraid of no man. He's from LA. Tank Davis is a superstar, and he just got to 135. Leo Santa Cruz just got to 130, but he's big enough to move to 35. This is a big summer fight, and it looks like they're trying to make this fight happen. I really want to see it. You know, some people are going to count Leo Santa Cruz out. Tank has tremendous power. But you know, this is what trips me out about old media. I went to Tank's last couple of fights, like covered it for you guys. And when he fought Gamboa, some people gave him a hard time, like, oh, it took you 12 rounds to get Gamboa out, you know, and they say Tank's overrated, this, that, and the third. But then some of the same fans, and some of the fans are racist, you know, then when it comes to Leo Santa Cruz, him moving up, they're saying they don't want to see it. Tank's going to blow him out, and it's a cherry pick and all this stuff. But it's like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you weren't impressed by Tank Davis versus Gamboa and you think he's overrated, then why would Leo Santa Cruz, who clearly has the frame to fight at 135, why would this not be a good fight? Once again, people show their true colors, and they claim to believe X, Y, and Z, but we know that's not the truth. Because if you really didn't value the fighters, and they always do this with black fighters, I noticed, you know, they say Wilder ain't this, but then when Tyson Fury beats him, it's a big celebration. But I thought Wilder had no resume and he was bum squad and all this. So how's it such a big deal that Tyson Fury beat a bum? You know, let them tell it. They did this to Floyd, you know, act like undermine his skills and stuff. But they want Floyd to fight Golovkin when he was doing well. They want Floyd to move up to 168 or something and fight Canelo. So the story goes on. This is nothing new for black fighters. And it just goes to show you that a lot of the racists and the bigots and different things in old media, they don't believe what they're saying. Me personally, I like Leo Santa Cruz. I think he's a good fighter. I like Tank Davis, and I want to see it because this is a good fight. Tank Davis, I don't remember the last person he fought that you would say is on the Leo Santa Cruz level. Leo has showed durability. He showed a chin. He's a volume guy, nasty body shots. He puts punches together. I was at his last fight as well. Leo Santa Cruz, he was on the Wilder versus Luis Ortiz 2 card, and I didn't think he looked that great, but he also mentioned that he had the flu. So I'm looking at his entire body of work. You know, some people have off nights, like Wilder versus Fury looked like an off night for him. You get what I'm saying? So body of work, I've seen Leo Santa Cruz's whole career, the Abner Mares' fights, the Carl Frampton fights. I actually covered one of the Frampton fights, the second one actually. And, you know, I've been to several Leo Santa Cruz fights, and he comes to fight. He's only been beaten by Carl Frampton, which he later avenged. It's just a different style for both. Leo Santa Cruz, I can't think of anyone he's fought that's like a tank, a little hungry, mean machine, you know, and he's explosive, powerful, athletic, great jab, great fundamentals, amateur experience, and it's just a good fight. Leo Santa Cruz, he would bring volume that we haven't really seen someone really bring the fight to Tank, you know, really fight because they can't stand the power or he's too good or whatever. But Leo Santa Cruz, we haven't really seen him backed down for 12 rounds. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there. If Tank can back him up and back him down, knock him down. I don't even remember if Leo Santa Cruz has ever been knocked down. I know he got rocked and he started like staggering backwards versus Carl Frampton, and he lost that fight. That was the first Frampton fight, but I can't think of a time where he got knocked down. You know, if you guys can, just drop it in the comment section, leave me a comment. But off the top of my dome, I can't really recall a fight where Leo even got dropped. So it's a good fight, and you know, LA is the perfect location. That's where Leo Santa Cruz is from. So it's going to be a big fight, a big summer fight, big crowd, and hopefully PBC gets done. But Tank keeps insinuating and kind of hinting at it that he's going to be fighting in LA, and we know this has been a rumored fight, so we'll see. I will keep you guys updated. Nothing official yet, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who would win? Do you think it'll be a challenge? Do you think he gets blown out? Leo Santa Cruz, because he's the guy moving up. Tank's a champion. He has a secondary belt in the division. It's lit. Lightweight is definitely lit. There's a lot of guys from Tank to Teofimo, Lomachenko, and if Leo Santa Cruz goes up there, he joins Tanks and the Ryan Garcias, Devin Haney's. A lot of good fights. And the other aspect of the people who say they don't want to see Leo Santa Cruz get the opportunity, but a lot of us, including me, really wanted to see Tank versus Abner Mares just last year, right? Abner Mares had to pull out because he had an eye injury and he wasn't able to go forth with the fight. So that fight fell apart, and then Tank ended up fighting Hugo Ruiz. Now, with that being considered, why would you want to see Abner Mares in Tank, but you're not down to see Leo Santa Cruz versus Tank? And Leo Santa Cruz holds 2 wins over Abner Mares. And Leo Santa Cruz, unlike Abner Mares, has never been stopped. Abner Mares got stopped by Johnny Gonzalez. So to me, that don't make sense. And you can't even use the argument of Tank is at 135 and Leo was at 130, because Leo already had a fight at 130 and Tank had took 12 rounds to get Gamboa out, and he literally had one fight at 135. So it's not like he's had, you know, a year, 2-3 years to acclimate to the division, and he's moving up, and he's went through a lot of people. So you're still getting him while he's fresh in a new division. So that's that. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.